The fire, which killed 64 people, many of them children, at a leisure complex was caused by criminal negligence, President Vladimir Putin has said. Visiting the scene in Kemerovo, Siberia, Mr. Putin berated sloppiness. Investigators say the fire alarm was switched off and exits were blocked when the fire started on Sunday. Interfax news agency reported that some 300 people gathered outside the local government headquarters demanding the dismissal of authorities. The cause of the fire is not yet known, but Russia's investigative committee has spoken of serious violations at the Winter Cherry Mall. This is no battle action or an unexpected methane outburst in a mine, Mr. Putin said after laying a wreath at the scene. People, children came to relax. We are talking about demography and are losing so many people because of what? Because of criminal negligence, sloppiness. Sunday's blaze started on an upper floor. The mall's shops, cinema, and bowling alley were packed at the time. Video on social media showed people jumping from windows to escape. The investigative committee says a fire safety technician at the complex switched off the alarm system after being alerted about the fire. It said a criminal investigation had begun. 5 people have been arrested, including the official suspected of deactivating the public address system. In a Facebook post, in Russian, Kemerovo politician Anton Gorolkin said that fire exits were shut, turning the complex into a trap, and there was no organized evacuation. He also said a fire extinguisher that could have doused the flames at the start did not work. The region's deputy governor, Vladimir Chernov, said, "This is the question, why were the doors shut?" The fire broke out at about 17 o'clock, 10 o'clock GMT, on Sunday. Mr. Chernov was quoted as saying the fire probably began in the children's trampoline room. The preliminary suspicion is that a child had a cigarette lighter which ignited foam rubber in this trampoline room, and it erupted like gunpowder, he said. However, Russia 24 TV, a national broadcaster, said an electrical fault was the most likely cause, as in most previous deadly fires in Russia. 2009 to 156 people die in a Perm nightclub inferno in the Urals region, Russia's worst fire in recent years, fireworks and lack of exits blamed. 2007, fire engulfs a rural old people's home in the southern region of Krasnodar, killing 63, burning cigarette blamed. 2006 to 46 die in Moscow narcological hospital fire, arson blamed. 2003, a hostile fire at the Russian People's Friendship University in Moscow kills 44, lack of safety measures blamed. 1999, fire engulfs the police headquarters in the southern city of Samara, killing 57 people, burning cigarette blamed officially, but arson by criminals not ruled out. Source, Interfax news agency. There are unconfirmed reports that some mall guards prevented children from fleeing down staircases. Kemerovo region has declared 3 days of mourning, and locals are leaving flowers and cuddly toys at a makeshift memorial near the complex. An Instagram post from Kemerovo showed a big queue of volunteers waiting to donate blood at a clinic. Number Kemerovo Insta a post shared by Kemerovo at Kemerovo_Insta on March 25, 2018 at 6:50 p.m. PDT, and of Instagram post by Kemerovo_Insta. At least 9 of the bodies found so far are children. As well as those killed, 11 injured victims are being treated in hospital, suffering from smoke inhalation. The most serious case is an 11-year-old boy whose parents and siblings died in the fire, Health Minister Veronika Skvortsova said. He reportedly fell from the 4th floor and is in intensive care with multiple injuries. Officials says 56 bodies have been recovered and the remains of 21 have been released to relatives for burial. Kemerovo lies about 3,600 kilometers, 2,200 miles, east of Moscow. The shopping center, covering 23,000 sqm, 248,000 sq-ft, opened in 2013. It includes a petting zoo, all of whose animals are reported to have died. Yevgeny Dyukhin, deputy head of the Kemerovo Region Emergency Department, said the area of the fire was about 1,500 sqm. The shopping center is a very complex construction, he said. There are a lot of combustible materials.